Hey, how's it going? It's Sophia here from Zen Guidance. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's pick a card reading. So in today's video, I'm really excited to do a yes or no. This has to be one of my favourite readings to do because it's always full of such surprises, because it's such an open question and there could be so many different possible questions you're asking to get the yes or no's, and the way that they come together is just beautiful. So I hope you're excited, as I am, to receive the answers that you need to hear, not the answers you want to hear, because that's what I do here on this channel. So all I need you to do is choose one of these 4 piles. Feel free to take a moment to pause if you want to pause the video, take some time to relax and let your intuition guide you. And once you've made your choice, you can go to the description box below where you'll find the corresponding timestamps to your chosen pile. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, the link is also in the description box. Okay, so let's get into your reading. Click the timestamp and I'll see you there. Okay, group number 1. Let's take a look at whether this is a yes or a no. So there's going to be a message on here first, which we will get to. Let's see. Faith. May trust steady your fears. Okay, so it may be that there is something you are afraid of in relation to this yes or no question. So let's dive into this here. Okay, I'm going to pull 3 tarot cards. No, actually, I lie. I'm going to pull 4. I feel like 4. Let's do it. The same as I usually do 3 piles, and I felt like 4 today. So let's do 4 tarot cards, please. Is this a yes or a no? Okay, we have the Ace of Emotions. The Death card. The 2 of Voices. And the Page of Materials. Okay. I'm not getting a clear yes or no just yet. What I'm going to do is read out the messages that I am getting, and then once I have that clarity of it being a yes or no, I'll let you know. Okay, sometimes I had the clarity instantly. This isn't one of those times, I can tell. So let's get into the messages. But this will also be a good way for you to determine whether this was the correct pile for you, if this situation is resonating. So if it is, keep watching. If it's not, it may be best to go back to another pile. So the Death card here, I mean, we can't ignore the Death card. It's something so intense going on here. Now, this could be in relation to an ending. You could be asking about some kind of ending, either in a relationship. I mean, it feels like it's something emotional, okay, which would make me think it would be about a relationship, but it could be about many different things or many different types of relationships. It could be about an animal connection that you're asking about. Excuse me. Okay. It definitely feels like, yeah, it's a being of some kind. It feels like loss in a way, but it also feels like there's an emotional block here. So maybe you feel you're being externally blocked from someone and their feelings, or you're pushing down your own feelings because whatever this is feels too intense, too painful. The 2 of Voices is about a block. Okay, there could be mental confliction, or you feeling blocked out, or that you can't move forwards in some way. But the Page of Materials here is about this new offer coming through. So it may be that something that dies helps to clear the pathway for something new to begin here. Okay, because this is new beginnings that is sprouting from whatever this intense ending is. Okay, I'm just gonna... This is a yes. Okay, I just felt that so strongly. Yes. Whatever your question is, I feel like it's a yes. Yeah. Okay, so let me get some Star Codes astrology deck here. 1 second. Just to see if we can get any more messages about this. I mean, it could be, are you meant to be like pushing yourself through your fears to reach out to someone or to extend this offer? Like if you've been thinking about doing something, reaching out. This could even be buying something because it's pentacle energy, which is finances or something physical in terms of time and effort. But let's see, in relation to this yes or no question, what's coming through? Okay, we've got the 11th house, community, 47. Oh, that was weird. I never read out the numbers. 47, the 9th house, exploration. Like, I never read them first. So I don't know if the number 47 has any specific resonance for you. Could do, but let's see. Opposition, confrontation. Now, this could be about travel. You could be asking a travel-related question or a question in relation to higher learning in some way or exploring. Like, this could be, should I explore this new option? Should I go along this new path? Yes. Should I go on this trip? Should I start planning trips? Yes. I definitely feel like there's this call for you to expand in some way, but it may be that expansion or the thought of it is what's scaring you, or causing you to feel afraid and to hold back in some way. But I do feel like there's a social energy coming through here with the 11th house. It's Aquarius ruled, which rules groups of people, friends, society, your community. So I don't know if there's like a group trip or something else that, I don't know how it's in relation to this death card energy. There's definitely an Aries social energy coming through here. But then also this confrontation, something that feels very tense, and you may feel like you're butting heads with someone, or even this internal conflict of wanting to move forwards, wanting to take the next step, but then holding back, feeling stuck, feeling unable to push forwards in some way. Okay, so let's get 3 final tarot cards on this for you, this yes or no. 6 of materials, Queen of voices, ooh, 4 of inspiration. So, and the number 4 has stood out as well for you. So yeah, you may, I don't know, you could have a birthday on the 4th, or someone else very close to you has a birthday on the 4th, or an event. Okay, there's definitely like a party or an event coming through here. So again, this could be about, should I go to this event? Yes. Or will you be invited to the event? Yes. I definitely see this sense of reciprocity coming through here, where there is this equal give and take. So the effort and the investment and the time you're putting into something or to someone, you will get it back. Because that could also be something like, am I wasting my time? Or will I waste my time if I keep going with this person? Although I don't feel like that would be I mean, maybe it could still be a yes, I don't know. But it feels like you are going to get that energy back, or like your investment, like the same as if you were to invest in something. Should I invest in this particular stock? Will you get your returns on it? And it does feel like there's an equal balance there in some way. But I feel like this is also about using your logic, about risk. So there's something about risk taking in this. Like, you feel like you're putting yourself on the line in some way, but at the same time you are thinking about things in an intellectual way. Like, I don't feel like you're going to let yourself be swept away. And this may be where this emotional repression or suppression is coming through for the time being, because you're being guided to really look at things in a logical way and not get too swept away in, the emotion, or whether it's, a painful emotion or a happy emotion. Like, it feels like there's kind of 2 extremes here. Like, this is very heavy and deep, and then this is kind of more bold and fun and exciting. So yeah, again, there's a lot of overall intensity coming through here. So again, this is why I feel like right here in the center is you coming to this place of being very, very logical, like assessing things, weighing up the pros and cons, sleeping on it for a certain amount of time, and then coming to your own decision, and not making a decision when you're in a high or a low, making a decision when you feel quite stable and almost like you've gone through this emotional wave. You've gone through the highs and lows, and then you're in the calm. And this is where you can see more clearly to make that decision. So that could also be like, should I hold off from making a decision just yet? Yes. Like, give yourself a little bit of time if you're feeling pressurized to. But I do feel you're going to come to that place of clarity very soon. And hopefully this reading has helped to get you there in some way. I really do hope it has, Group 1. Please feel free to let me know in the comments below if it has. And again, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, the link is also below. So take good care, Group 1. Okay, Group number 2. Let's take a look at whether this is a yes or a no for you. You were drawn to 2 and the Hematite crystal. So let's look at your C message. We've got enough. May you be exactly as you are. Okay, so it could be that you're questioning your own self-worth at this time. Maybe this is in direct relation to your question. Maybe it isn't, but it may be more of a loose feeling of you not feeling worthy or questioning your own worth in some way. But let's take a look. So I'm going to pull some tarot cards. I'm going to pull 4 tarot cards. Now, sometimes I get an immediate yes or no. And if I do, I'll tell you straight away. I'll never keep you waiting in suspense when I get that clarity. But sometimes it takes a little bit longer and I have to read the messages that are coming through first in order to have that clarity. So please do stick around, because I know you guys like to get to the point with these, especially with these yes or no's. I feel like there's always a bit of impatience. Because I've felt that myself when I've watched others yes or no's, and I'm in that kind of mood, like I just want the yes or no. So I will try and get you there, but at the same time I also don't just want to go, yeah, it's a yes, because that would be a very short video. And I just think if it gets to that point, then it's better to just flip a coin. Okay, so I'm going to be able to give some extra information about this situation, and hopefully some extra guidance will come through on this. So what's coming through? Yes or no? My beautiful group number 2s. What's coming through? Is this a yes or a no to your question? Any question that you have in mind? Okay, I'm not going to jump straight away, but we've got the Sun card here. We've got the World in reverse. Okay, is this a yes or a no? Okay, 2 of Inspiration. 9 of Inspiration. Okay, so you know how I mentioned about it could be like a straight up yes or a straight up no. Now it isn't necessarily. I feel like I still need to read the messages, but the fact that the first card that came through is the Sun is a pretty positive indicator that this could be a yes. Okay, but I feel like I need to read the messages first again before I say that. Okay, because of the other cards as well that have come through, I feel like there's more to this, okay, because this is why I laughed. The 2 of Inspiration is this going back and forth, being indecisive, okay, not being able to make a decision. So, and then with the World card here in reverse, this is about a never-ending cycle, something that's going round and round in circles. So, and then moving on to the 9 of Inspiration, this is about giving up. Feeling the need to give up, or maybe questioning, should I give up? That could also be something you're asking. Should I stop making the effort? What do I do? So there is definitely a lot of confusion, clearly. A lot of confusion in this question. But what I'm going to do is just take a moment here to really connect and see if that strong yes or no comes through here. So just bear with me a moment. Okay, yes, it is a yes. I thought it was, but like I said, the reason I'm probably indecisive myself because of all of this indecisive energy. So it does feel like it's a yes to your question. Okay, so again, like I said, it could be that this is going to feel like, yeah, I need to give up. I can't keep going like this. I can't keep fighting for this. Or it could even be, is this going to continue going round in circles? Yes. Obviously, it depends how you phrase your question, but yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a couple of the Star Codes deck here, and then I'll look at a couple more tarot messages. Like I said, I know you've already got your answer, but if you do want to stick around for any more information about this, please do. Because it's also helpful to know that this is your situation as well, because if all the surrounding messages make sense, then you really know that this is your answer. Okay, so we have Taurus, cultivate. Solar flares, activate. Oh, can I pick that up? And then Uranus, change. Yeah, so I feel like this makes a lot of sense here because, I mean, the solar flares is this time of activation, this fire, something that is inspiring in some way, that is flaring up, that is creating sparks everywhere. You know, think about like a sparkler that you light on a bonfire night, and it's just getting super hot, but it's just sparking and sparking. But obviously, the closer and closer it gets to finishing, it's going to end up burning your hands. So you want to drop it, okay? And that's almost such a weird analogy. I don't know. I just had this memory from childhood of holding those sparklers, and then before they, even when you're wearing gloves, before they get too far, just like, or dropping it in the water. And because that's very much like what solar flares do, okay? Because they may be building up and building up, but they don't burn forever. They only burn for so long before they need to be put out. So yeah, I don't know. There's something about, it's giving me Aries energy here of like building up and like bolting straight out of the gate with a lot of force, like in a sprinting way, but then not reaching the finish line. But then Taurus here is very much about persistence and in this cultivation of creating something and putting it out there and trying to keep that momentum going, because Taurus is fixed earth and likes to remain focused. When they have their focus on what they are desiring, they will push it forwards. They will keep going with it. They have the energy to. The rest of the time they need to just chill out and rest. Okay. But it can also represent money as well, because it rules a second house of possessions and finances. So this could be about there's something financial that you're questioning here, whether something's going to have longevity, whether things are going to change as well, because we do have Uranus here. Aquarius ruled Uranus. So there is definitely something that is going to change here in your situation. Okay, and I do feel to a point it's going to be unexpected, even though you now have this warning. Okay, I do feel like it's still going to come as some kind of a shock to you where this change comes through. So it may be somebody's about to reach out to you. It may be you're meant to give up something in order for it to manifest and come through. Because that's the key with manifesting, is you have to be able to truly let it go once you've done the work, once you've manifested. You can't keep thinking about it or holding on to it, because you're still then in the energy of lack rather than abundance. And so it's almost a sense of needing to really give up. So it gets to the points where it does shock you. Because like if you're thinking, I don't know, well, it's the saying of watch the pot never boils, isn't it? You're constantly watching the kettle. It takes forever if you're just watching it. And as soon as you turn away, that's when, it boils. It boils over. So it may be that this is going to be for your highest good overall, to release it, to feel free. So it can come in towards you. Oh, I've just noticed the crystal from the other pile has jumped through here. You may be seeing the colour purple a lot. I mean, purple is also coming through in this world card. I'm really drawn to the purple energy. So it's also like third eye. So I do feel like you're in a very intuitive place. And again, you may feel drawn to the colour purple, or you're seeing it more often, or someone gives you something purple as a gift. Okay, and also the number 2 is standing out to me as well. And you did choose pile 2. So you're seeing 2 in synchronicity. But let's just get 3 more tarot cards. Let's see. The Hierophant. Wow, so we've got double Taurus energy here. The Ace of Swords. And the Justice card reversed. Wow, okay. This is an interesting mix. It's like something has to come to an end in order for something else to happen, it feels like. The Ace of Swords is like putting an end to something, cutting something off, cutting someone off. It can also represent mental confusion. Okay, but I do feel like there's something very solid here. Something that seems consistent and stable and that has this longevity. So again, this could be about career or a relationship, but something that does seem like conventional. But then the Justice card is something that is out of balance. Something that doesn't seem fair or equal. This can be a separation, a coming apart from a partnership. an ending of a contract, a change of a contract, or a contract that doesn't feel fair. So this could be about getting advice. That could be something you're asking. Should I seek advice? Should I seek legal advice? Yes. I don't know. There's definitely something about receiving advice and, yeah, higher learning, higher knowledge here in relation to something that doesn't feel fair. But it feels like that knowledge is also going to set you free. And I do feel the fact that we've had that sun card come through and the solar flares, we've got like double sun here. Like you are protected. And this is going to work out in your favor. Okay, there is going to be a positive outcome for you in this. Whether this is the yes or no that you wanted, I hope that this was the yes or no that you really needed. Because I do feel like whether you wanted it or expected it, this is going to be for your highest good. I really do feel that. So I really hope that this resonates with you. Please feel free to let me know in the comments below if it does. And don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. It really does help my channel. And, you know, I appreciate you. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, link is just below. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Take good care. Okay, group number 3. Let's take a look at whether this is a yes or a no. So the first message we have is powerful. May you be as potent as the ocean. Ooh. Okay, so we've got some powerful energy in the house here. Powerful question perhaps. So let's take a look. So we're going to get 4 tarot cards. We'll get a couple of oracles as well. Excuse me. So, and how this will go as well, obviously ask your question now, whatever your yes or no question is. So it has to have this yes or no. It has to be like a specific, closed question. It can't be sort of what will happen in the future. It has to be, will this happen in the future? So we can give the specific yes or no. And of course, just letting you know that sometimes I get the immediate clarity. Sometimes I get the yes or no straight away with the cards. Sometimes it takes me to read the other messages that I'm getting first and then the yes or no to come. I'm not just going to say yes or no for the fun of it. There's just no point. I'd rather say when I have that clarity, but I know a lot of you are in a rush and you want to hear the message quickly. So I'll never keep it from you as soon as I have that clarity, okay? So first card we have is the 5 of Emotions reversed. Okay, second card, 10 of Emotions. A lot of water sign energy coming through here. Pisces, Cancer and Scorpio. And we have the Ace of Swords in reverse and the Queen of Materials. So I immediately know what this is. Group 3, and I feel that this is a no. Okay, I do feel this is a no to your question, but please do stick around because I'm going to get into everything else that I see here. And it'd be a good reason to stick around as well, just to see if this does resonate with you, if the whole situation resonates, because then you'll know truly if this answer is for you. So, I mean, the Ace of Swords is about, you know, sticking a pin in something. Okay, this could be about having a break, taking a break, or cutting off. Or maybe you feel cut off in some way. But it feels like you being in a position of power, because the Queen of Materials is secure. You know, this person is always in control. You know, they're financially in control. They're in control of their health. They're in control of, you know, how worthy they feel. Their self-esteem is high. Okay, this person doesn't get bogged down in situations that aren't bringing them something. Okay, I feel like this is your energy. It's like you see what's worth expending your time and precious energy into and what isn't. And I just see you being in this place where you are, you're not willing to waste any time because you want to feel happy. I mean, the 10 of Emotions is, you know, full emotional completion. You know, feeling on top of the world, feeling like you have emotional abundance and you're fulfilled in that way. It can also represent family. Okay, so this could be a family question. But it's like there needs to be something about you standing up for yourself, standing up for what you believe in and not backing down. So maybe that's something to do with your own sense of courage within yourself or confidence or trying to keep the peace even in a family situation. But it doesn't feel like it's a negative situation. Again, this feels quite positive here. But then the 5 of Emotions, I mean, in reverse, this is about getting over something very painful, some kind of loss or heartbreak. Just a lot of emotional wounding. Okay, and it looks like this is healed or it's healing. And it's like this heals and then it's like your heart is able to be more open. Okay, I need to get some more information here. So let's get some oracles here for you. This yes or no. Pisces. Again, all of this water. So I wouldn't be surprised if you have some dominant water in your chart. Okay, we have ascendant, entrance, and then Chiron, heal. Okay. I mean, yeah, the Pisces energy, Pisces rules the 12th house, which can rule hospitals. So I don't know if there's an actual health issue or maybe you've been unwell. I'm definitely getting something about a virus here or something insidious. It could even be alcoholism. So you could be asking about this for yourself or even someone else. Okay. But Pisces is very dreamy and imaginative, creative. But in the dark side, it can be delusional and deceiving and addicted. And then ascendant. This is all about your appearance, your physical appearance, but also the way that you come across to people, like the first impression that you make. So I don't know if there's kind of an overhaul that you're undergoing right now, maybe even like a surgical procedure or a surgical enhancement, cosmetic enhancement. That could be something that you're asking about. So yeah, it could be that you're asking, should I go for this enhancement? And it might be no. And it might be that this is just not the right time or the right clinic, person, esthetician, whoever it is. Or again, if this is, more of a physical health issue. There's something about, again, needing to hold off, potentially, if that's what you're asking. Of course, always seek, professional medical advice, always. But there's definitely something about healing here because Chiron is the wounded healer. And so with this 5 of emotions, yeah, it feels like there's this deep emotional healing that's going on right now within you. Maybe this is something you're aware of, but whether you're not or you are, it has something to do with this yes or no question. It does. And again, whether it's the answer you wanted to hear, as I always say, it's the answer I hope you needed to hear, because sometimes we don't always know what we need. We think we know what we need until something else happens and then we realize that's actually what we needed. Sometimes we need a no in our lives to get us to a better place. And so this could be what's going on here potentially. But so yeah, it could be that there's a physical transformation happening, in your physical appearance, or, it could be about a glow up, you glowing up. Like I definitely see you being in a very, like I said, a secure place, a grounded place, but also a very like luxurious. So I don't know if this is, like a self-transformation and just, I don't know, spending more money on yourself or time on yourself. And again, working through a lot of this healing and letting that process. Okay, so let's just get 3 more tarot cards for you on this. I mean, we do have the answer of no, but just any other information that's coming through. Okay, so we have the Empress. Wow, okay, so we have the 2 of materials. Okay, I mean, this is a very specific thing that just popped into my head, but I'm just seeing like, well, chesticles. Why just chesticles? I never even say that. Why did that word come through? For some of you, this might be like a potential boob enhancement, okay? Or something to do with, the chest. But also, beauty. I mean, the Empress is beautiful. She represents, divine femininity in its purest and most perfect form. So, there's something about growth and beauty here. But, the Empress and the Queen of Materials are both very confident in their natural beauty and feel powerful in that. And so it may be that this is something, I don't know, there's a need within you're trying to fulfill with the external, whereas it needs to come from the internal. But it feels like you have it on the internal, or you're working towards it, and you're going to get there. But the Nine of Materials is like a need. There's a need here. There is something you feel like you need to rely on, and maybe that is your appearance, your looks in some way. There is a lot of mothering energy coming through. So it could even be a question in relation to your mother or to children if you are a mother. Okay, it could be. I'm seeing like twins here, or 2 children. That could be something that you're asking about. And again, like I said, if the no is causing you any upset, just remember it's a no at this moment. Whenever you're drawn to this reading, okay, everything changes. Nothing ever stays the same. And this no could very well turn into a yes one day if it's what you want. But it just feels like it might just be at this moment. But again, it depends how you phrased it. It could be a very positive thing that it's a no, depending on, again, the phrasing of your question. But there's definitely something about growth here, but also about balancing 2 things. Maybe this is also like realigning in the physical way, like trying to get a, what's the word? Symmetrical appearance. Could be. I don't know why so much is coming through about appearance here. But yeah, like I said, it could be about appearance. It could be about finances though, because we've got a lot coming through with this earth energy. So this could be about another job. Should I get another job, or should I accept a new offer? Or I don't know. There's something about juggling 2 things, but juggling it very well. This isn't like you can't juggle it. It feels like you would handle it in some way. But again, there's like this, again, like need. Sometimes the codependency can be like relying on a particular source of income. Or it could even be getting into debt. Being worried about getting into debt, or that could be something that needs healing first. That could be what's coming through about the healing, like certain debts or something needs to be sorted first. So you're not relying on something before you go for it. I don't know. Okay, I'm going to have to leave it there because I feel like I'm getting bombarded with things here, and I just feel like it's going to end up diluting the overall message. So I'm going to have to leave it there. But please, especially for this pile, I'm so intrigued because of so much that's come through. And if you would like to book a personal reading with me, the link to my website is in the description box below. I do hope you have a lovely rest of your day, Group 3. Take good care. Okay, group number 4. Let's take a look at whether this is a yes or a no for you. So let's see your first message. Oh, the rainbow. Gratitude. May you honour all that you receive. Okay. So what I'm going to do is shuffle the tarot cards. I'm going to pull 4 first. Now, sometimes I get immediate clarity, and as soon as I get that clarity, I'll let you know. But sometimes it does take a little bit longer to go through the messages until I feel clear on whether it's a yes or a no. But I do know you guys like to have your answers quickly, so I'll never keep it from you. You know, I'll let you know as soon as I have that clarity. But only time will tell as to how soon we'll get it. Let's see. Okay, this one wants to come through. So we have the Page of Inspiration. Okay. Yes or a no? The Two of Swords. Is this a yes or a no? Group 4. The Magician in reverse. And the Five of Materials. Okay, I'm not getting immediate clarity here yet, so I'm just going to read out the messages that I see first, and that will lead us to that yes or no. Now, the Page of Inspiration in reverse is the Page of Wands. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Now, this is about some kind of cancelled plan or something that's died out. You know, this could be like extinguishing the candle flame. So this could also be something you felt passionate about, has come to an end, or maybe even like it didn't get off the ground. Like there was like a beginning that you saw, but then something just came to a halt. Yes. Now you could also feel that somebody else is behaving this way. Like maybe they've cancelled on you, or maybe that's what you're asking. Are they going to cancel, or something along those lines? But it definitely feels like this kind of false beginning, or at least a pause in something here. I mean, the Two of Voices is about a block. You know, this could be a very literal block, like blocking someone on social media or on the phone. But this can also be like a mental block, feeling conflicted about 2 different things, 2 different choices perhaps. But here with the Magician in reverse, I get this sense that you don't feel like you're being recognized in some way. like your talents are going to waste, or they're not being seen or valued. And it feels like it's this block here. Here's the block that is keeping you in this box and is hindering you from expressing this full range of skills, or something that you're willing to give. And the Five of Pentacles reversed is letting go of lack, letting go of rejection. So this could be a question about rejection. Okay. So before I read any more messages, because I still don't have that full clarity yet, I'm actually just going to take a moment to really connect and see what comes through in my intuition. Is this a yes or a no? Is this a yes or a no? Okay. I just got yes. It feels like a yes. Okay, now I'm going to pull some oracle cards here as well and some more tarot to get some more information and potential guidance for you on this situation that's a yes. Okay, but that is the answer I got. Of course, it depends on how you phrased your question, and but I'm always going to give the answers that you need rather than the answers that you want. Okay, so let's see. Regarding this yes or no question, anything else you need to know about this? Okay, so we have Capricorn, achieve. The 6th house, gratitude. Oh, why did I say gratitude? It said sustainability, but I must have been just sidelined by that gratitude card underneath. So the 6th house, Capricorn, and Neptune. Okay. I had a feeling Neptune might come out. Now, there's a lot of this earth energy, obviously Capricorn and Virgo we have here. So you could resonate with those signs. But now this could be in relation to a work question, a career question, because Capricorn is all about work, and as well as Virgo. The 6th house representation is the work energy. It's like double work I'm getting here. So it's either in relation to career or in something else that you're putting a lot of time and effort into. And you feel like you've given and given and given. And Capricorn does not quit. Capricorn fights to the bitter end, okay, has the energy and the sustainability as well to continue things, to get to that end point. So, I mean, that could be something you're wondering, am I going to reach that pinnacle of my career? This could be about a promotion or something. Now, it's also representing routine here. So something about your daily routine that may also change, or it could be you're asking something about a change there, or some confusion in related to your career, your routine, or again, the things you're doing on a daily basis. You know, because this could even be about a relationship and, you know, the effort and the routine you have going with a particular person and feeling like you're putting so much into it. But then there is this confusion, because that's what Neptune brings. Okay, in its shadow side, it can bring confusion, delusion, and, you know, overly fantasizing, not seeing things clearly in reality. You know, in the positive side, it's very dreamy, imaginative, creative, and very spiritual and psychic. So you may feel a sense of this strong intuition about this question or about this area. But again, something you're not seeing clearly here. I feel like that makes sense with that Magician card here too. Now, it also may be that you're feeling vulnerable, potentially, or towards someone else, like someone else may be trying to manipulate you. And you may feel like you're attracting some shady energy. Okay, so that could also be what you're asking. Is this person shady, or can I trust this person? Or I don't know. It does feel a lot about self-protection here. And now it may also be that there's an area that you find confusing, and so you're putting in a lot of this physical effort into something else as a distraction. But I do want to come back to this gratitude card and the message it bestows here. May you honor all that you receive. And so there may be that it might be to do with your mindset. There's something about your mindset that is holding you back. Okay, and it may be that you're not in this state of gratitude right now. And that's okay. No need to beat yourself up if that's how you feel. Sometimes we need to be real with ourselves, because when we work with the law of attraction, you know, we are in a bit of a state of delusion because we're not talking about what is our pure reality. We're, you know, manifesting what we want it to be. But sometimes we also need to be real with things as well. But then I feel like this is about getting back on track in that way and looking around at all the things that are going well in your life. And then you'll start to notice more and more of that goodness coming towards you. Okay. And it may be this helps to release the block, release this mental block that you have going on here, or this confliction. So let's just get a couple more tarot cards. Muse of Emotions. Page of Voices. Queen of Materials. There's a lot of divine feminine energy coming through here. A lot. I mean, we do have some masculine too, but it feels more feminine. So I don't know if this is also a question related to a divine feminine, perhaps. But it feels like I see you being in a good emotional place, or moving forwards. I feel like you're going to be more emotionally content. But then at the same time, I'm seeing this physical insecurity. I don't know if you're having any kind of health issues. So it could be a health question, or financial issues, potentially, especially with that Five of Pentacles as well here. You know, Queen of Materials reversed is not secure in themselves, not feeling like they're safe in a situation. Again, financially, health-wise, just even in the home, you know, if you could be in a war-torn country and not feel safe in your own home. I hope that you're not, but obviously there's something going on here that's leading you to feel unworthy. And it may be the confusion. It may be because you're not sure, because you're not sure if you can trust somebody. But this feels like you're letting your guard down here, or it may be you're being guided to let your guard down. Or if you feel like you're not sure if you can trust someone, it may be about keeping your guard up for now until you feel like you're on a secure footing yourself. Because again, if you feel insecure within yourself in some way, you can attract others that might exploit that. And so this might be that you're being guided to be very careful with who you're letting in and to protect yourself in some way. Spiritual protection, I feel like it's needed. Even though I feel like you've got angels and spirit guides around you, I feel like there needs to be some kind of active protection, whether this is coming away from certain negative energies, using certain rituals, cleansing with sage, or keeping certain protective crystals on you. And that makes sense actually now with the crystal as well. You were drawn to this pile, and this is a root chakra crystal, which is again all about grounding and your physical safety, security, health. So this might also be a root crystal that would be really helpful for you to keep on you and to ground yourself as much as you can, walking barefoot in the earth, just standing barefoot in the earth for a little while until you feel grounded again, and to keep up that practice. But there we go. Anyway, so like I said, this is a yes. That's the answer I have for you. I really do hope that it resonates, and please feel free to let me know if it does. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, because all of your support really does help my channel to keep on growing and for me to keep being able to do these videos. So anyway, I do hope you have a lovely rest of your day, Group 4. Take good care.